Hey Marshfield First, I'm Brandon, this is Caitlin, and if you remember me, we served for 6 years there in Marshfield. I was the student pastor from 2009 to 2015, and I will forever be grateful for Marshfield First Baptist taking a chance on me straight out of college and allowing me to come and serve as your student pastor for those 6 years. Caitlin and I experienced a lot of firsts there at Marshfield First. We got married in July of 2009. We bought our first home, and then several years later in 2014, our son Mason was born.
Yeah, and if you all remember when he was born with Pompe disease, which is a genetic disease that affects muscles. And long term, it's not always a great prognosis. So you all walked through that season with us of finding that out, and it was a really, really hard season for us at that time. But just to give you a brief update, he's doing perfectly well, perfectly healthy. He runs circles around both of us all the time, and he's symptom free. So we do checkups and lab work and all that stuff on an annual basis or more if needed for some reason, but he's doing really, really well.
We are so grateful for our church family there at Marshfield First Baptist for walking us through some really difficult days when Mason was born, and there's no way we could have walked through that season without all of you. My time in Marshfield taught me so much. I think it taught both of us so much. We were so young and had so much to learn. But those days really shaped me as a man, as a husband, and as a father. From Derwin, really watching him and learning from him day in and day out, something that has affected me even today is how Derwin loved people, how he cared for the people of not just Marshfield First Baptist, but for the people of Marshfield, the people in the world. He just loved others so well, and I learned so much from him in the way he would interact with others. Something that Derwin did for us was in those days when Mason was born, he was the best pastor we could have asked for during that season. The way he loved on our family, the way that he cared for me and for Caitlin, as we had so many questions and so many unanswered things that were going on during those days. We will forever be grateful for Derwin in that season of our life. Additionally, Derwin taught me the greatness of Chick-fil-A, and I am forever a changed man because of those many lunch trips we took to Springfield. Currently, I am serving as the Associate Pastor of Student and Family Ministries at First Baptist Church of O'Fallon up near St. Louis. We've been here a combined 6.5 years. We took a little break and went to Texas and served at a church there for a year, but returned here in June of 2021, and we love O'Fallon.
Yeah, and in our time here, we have had our second born child, Emerson. She is 3.5 now, and she is a lot of extra. She's a lot of fun and just a really bright light in our world, and we love her so much. Personally, on my career side of things, when I was in Marshfield, I finished grad school for school counseling. Since that time, I have become a licensed professional counselor as well, and I've done that in a part-time capacity for several years, and I love that. I'm also working at our academy here through the church as a school counselor, and it's been a great fit for our family.
So over the last several years, we've continued to stay in touch with many of you. A lot of that happens on social media, just being able to watch and see pictures. But we love watching and seeing how Marshfield First is continuing to minister to the community, both right there locally and around the world. Watching former students grow up and have families, and that's really cool for both of us. And seeing Daniel George lead the student ministry there at Marshfield First, that's really exciting. We love getting to see that.
Pray for us by praying for our family, specifically our kids. Mason's in 3rd grade and Emmy's in preschool, so just school things, friendship things that we navigate as parents. Pray for us that we can be the parents that God's called us to be, and that we navigate those things well with our kids.
You can pray for our church, pray for our students here that they would continue to grow in their knowledge and relationship with Jesus. Pray that the lost would be found, and pray for our families here that we would continue to help equip parents to better disciple their kids to be followers of Jesus. Marshfield, we love you, and we are so grateful forever for the time that we got to spend there at Marshfield First Baptist.